Alright, this is going to be a series on learning how to trade, learning my confluences. I'm not gonna do like all the in-depth and all the basics and everything like candlesticks, liquidity. I might do that, and I probably will do that later on, like maybe a year or two later on. But yeah, if you want to learn that, I recommend go watch TJR's bootcamp. But this is going to be similar, and this is going to be my confluences. And if you're just like a viewer from school or something that watched my trade recaps, this is going to be all the confluences that I use that you can now understand, because I'm going to teach them in this series. It's not just going to be one video. Today we're going to be learning. Where is a text tool? Here. We're going to be learning highs and lows, and then that's going to lead into break of structure. Oh, I would put break of structure. Break of structure. Bang. So this is what we're going to be learning today. And another reason I want to do this is because to be able to fully understand something, you have to be able to teach it in a consumable fashion. And this is just going to help me get better at trading by trying to teach it to someone and actually deeper understand it. It might not be that great, but hey, if you like watching the videos, this is going to be a good way to better understand my trading strategy. It's also going to be kind of like a message to my future self, like this is what I was doing, this is what I was thinking, maybe I might be wrong. But yeah, what is a high and low in the market, and then a break of structure later. So a high and a low is going to be, to make a high, you have to have, this is an up candle, and then, oh, okay, and then this is a down candle. We'll make that red. Yeah, because my chart colors is black, and we'll just make it red, make it easy. And then we'll say like the wick went up there, that's black. So a candle wick is just, this is where you guys might have to watch your own videos, but yeah, basically the wick is where price did move, but in one candle, this is on the 15-minute time frame, it didn't go, or it didn't close all the way up there in the 15 minutes. It went up there, but at the 15-minute timer, it went all the way down back to here. You guys can learn that yourself, but yeah, this is what I classify as a high and a low. So you find the up candle and then a down candle. This is for a high. I used to get confused, and I would have any up and down candle or any down and up candle, and I would say they're all highs and lows. So make a high, you need you need an up move. That went way too high. First you need an up move, and then you need a down move. And then the high of that that's your high. So the high of this is going to be wherever this candle wick went. Now, if the candle wick, even on the down candle, if it's higher than the up candle, that's still a high, because it's the highest of the up and down move, which we can see here what it being there. But if this wick was up here, this is now the highest point of this up move and down move, so that's the high. And now it's a very similar thing for a low. If we just go over here, so that's high. It's a similar thing for a low. If we're in a downtrend, we got down moves, bang. Then we got up moves, go all the way up here, bang. the lowest point of, if we have a downtrend, right? Now there's lots of highs and lows individually in there, but if you think of like anything going down, the low is, the most recent low is going to be where the most recent up move is. So that's the low. And now to spot it within the markets, it's going to be a down candle, then an up candle. Very simple. And then the lowest point of that area is going to be the low. You can, the wick can be there. Now that's the low. Or maybe this wick was all the way down here. Now that's the low. And we can see this on every time frame in the markets. This is a high, up candle, down candle. Down candle, this is doji. I would still count this as a low. We can see down candle, up candle, we don't really count that because this is just a beginner guide. Up candle, down candle, boom, high. Low, down candle, up candle, low, down candle, up candle, low, up candle, down candle, high, down candle, up candle, low, up candle, down candle, high, high, low, high. And now you can see a trend is basically higher high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, lower low, lower high. So you guys can learn all the basics, but I'm just going to be explaining like all the confluences that I use. And break of structure, you guys may be hearing it and maybe wondering like how does he know that it's a break of structure and the trend is going to shift? Well, we're going to get into that in a second, but it's basically looking at highs and lows. Boom, high, low, high. And then waiting for a break above them. So we see this low, high. Wait, yeah, that's a low, and then this is another low. And then we see a candle close above this high. This candle right here at 8:30 closed above this high. And then we shift trends. High, low, oh Jesus, skin. High, low, breaking structure, go down. Now I'll explain break of structure right now. Just clear all that, bang. So, oh, did I just delete everything? No, all right. So, a high is an up candle and then a down candle. The highest point of those wicks. A low, the opposite. A down candle and an up candle. And the lowest point of them wicks. Right there. Now, a break in structure is basically you have a high. We're in an uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend. We have, oh no, it's going to be lows in an uptrend. So we have these lows. This is just an uptrend, low, low, high, low, high, high, low, high, 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 low, high, high. We're going up. A break in structure is this is the wick, and then we get a down candle that closes below the wick. And you have to be careful of this because this candle, the wick doesn't really matter. What people might get mixed up is they might see price going like this. Alright, wait. They might see price go like this. That's the candle body. most recent low. And then this is the wick. It went below it. But we didn't break structure because that's just basically a liquidity sweep to go higher. We break structure when it doesn't matter if this candle has went below it. Now all price needs to do is close below. Oh, this is gonna practice my drawing skills as well. Bang, close below. Oh, bro, wait for it. Bang, close below. Now that is now a break of structure and likely going to go down. However, a break of structure isn't this easy to make money out of. It's not like every single break of structure we're gonna go and see is gonna lead to an uptrend, we break structure, a downtrend. It's not gonna be that simple. We obviously need some good POIs like London Asia session highs and lows. You guys probably hear me talk about them. Some hourly confluences, and then we need to zoom in after the break of structure as well. On the 1 minute, look for stuff on there, like fair value gaps. I'm gonna film videos on all of them. And for a downtrend break of structure, it's the same thing. Most recent high right here, an up candle closes above the most recent high, and the wick can go as high as it wants. So let's go look at that right now in the charts. We'll go on the 1 hour time frame to show that this literally works on anything. Random price action. We see high, low, down candle, up candle, down candle, high, down candle, up candle, low, up candle, down candle, high, down candle, up candle, low. And now we see this candle closes below this most recent low. All these lows, these ones down here, they don't matter to break structure. It's the most recent one. If it's same, and everything that I say is going to be the same for uptrends or downtrends, doesn't matter. It's the most recent one. We see this body on the hourly close below, and we end up going down after that, slightly. But we don't fully change trend. And then we can see right here, down candle, up candle, low, up candle, down candle. Usually when I see a doji, I just go to like the next candle. So we see this up candle, doji, but then the next candle off that's down candle, so I'll just mark that out as a high usually. We see we close above this high. What happens? We form higher high, high low, higher high, higher low. Close below this low. Bang, like that. We close below it. We move down a bit more. Close above this high right here. Move up. Now, you can see it does work quite a bit, but it's not definite price action. It's not like, you need to find a good example of this. Like, it's not every break in structure is gonna lead to complete change in trend. Let's see if I can find a good example. Maybe like this. Like we break structure, we go up a little bit, but then we end up coming back down. Or, let's see. And you guys can probably now see all the highs and lows in the market now, and like how the break of structure works. Right here, we see we're in an uptrend. We've got a high, low, higher high, and then we end up breaking structure. We see big down moves when we break structure, And people see this giant down moves and they're like, oh, yo, the market's crashing, let's sell, it's gonna go down. No. And even with this breakup structure, it's not high confluence, because watch, it just goes back up to the upside. As soon as it breaks structure, we have one little down candle that didn't even go below the wick, and then we go back up, and then we see high, and we break structure, and then we end up going up a bit more. Jeez. Chill, man. Now let's see a fake. Yeah, look, this is a good fake example. We see an up candle and a down candle, forms a high. The wick goes above, the wick of this high goes above this high and this candle, which means if we zoom in, or will I be able to find it? Oh no, I won't. If we zoom in to a lower time frame, we can see that price was once up here, all the way up here above that high. And even on the 15-minute, we break structure, we go up. This happens on every time frame. We see this, breaking structure, go up. We break structure below this low, down. Even though we're above it, on the hourly time frame, oh wait, I didn't even mention this. The highs and lows to break structure, they can only be on the same time frame. This 15-minute high, if the hourly closes above it, but the hourly, most recent hourly high is up here, the hourly hasn't broken structure, the 15-minute has. So there's lots of internal trends as well. Geez, this is probably gonna sound very complicated for new people getting into trading. I would definitely watch some like just basic videos on candlesticks, trends, and then come back, learn these confluences, watch some of my trade recaps and see how I'm using them to profit. Oh, pardon me. Oh, but we see the 1 hour, this did not break structure. We end up continuing down. Let's see if we can find another one. Right here, good example. We got low, high, lower low, downtrend. We come up, we wick above this high, we close very close to it. But if we point this right here, this laser, we literally closed on it. That's not a break structure, we have to close above it. So even though we wicked all the way up, doesn't matter. You have to wait for that closure above. And now that is basically it for highs and lows and breaks of structure. Hopefully that helps you guys a bit more. You can see this, boom, up, down, that's a high, down, low, that's the low. And then a shift, a break of structure. It's basically a shift in trend. It was going up, and now that breaks the structure to the downside to then change the trend and go down. However, this needs to be mixed in with other confluences and, you know, things like that. Like, you see we break structure here, but how do we know we're gonna go continue down? You know, we could be just using this, filling this fair value gap or whatever. It's gonna all form together over these couple videos I'm gonna make. And yeah, I'm gonna start, this is probably the simplest one, and I'll go to the more techie ones later. I might film fair value gaps after this video. But yeah, that's it. Subscribe for more day trading content. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see, any concepts you guys would like me to explain, whatever. Comment them down below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.